but tonight I am going to use it. I'm losing my voice a little bit, but I want to welcome you all to Young Composers Night for second grade. This is always a very fun night for me, and I usually have my children with me. We're all a little sick tonight, so they're not here, but they love it as much as I love it. And Mr. Beal, if you know him at all, you know he's a man with a lot of ideas, and this is by far one of his best ideas. And we've been very lucky to be able to have third grade and second grade Young Composers Night. So the students have been working very hard. I can see that they're very excited and dressed in their finest. So I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm going to let them take it away. The only thing I do ask for students and parents is if you are not performing, then I need you to sit with your parents. Okay? That is the only rule I have about tonight. So if you're not performing, you need to sit with mom or dad. Okay? Well, let's have a big round of applause for Mr. Beal.
Okay, so while I'm talking, could the LAS music champions walk to the hallway? Your instruments are already ready for you. When you hear the music, you'll know what to do. So this is a thrill for me. This is our 5th Young Composers Night. As Mrs. Lockett said, it's something I do with 3rd graders and 2nd graders. I'm glad you did it, and you got your forms in. It's really hard for me to turn people away. I have 9 that are going to be in my 3rd grade instrumental concert, some of which are 2nd graders, because I don't have the heart to say no. So it's very popular, and I'm thrilled the way it's going so far. And let's get right to the music. Each group of kids will do a song. I just found an instrumental track on YouTube I like that they're going to play along with it. And as soon as they come out, I think you'll know what to do. There'll be a huge applause as soon as they start coming out. Okay, let me get this started. All right, let's hear it for the LAS. up here for her first performance, and the board can go back to your seats, okay? Looks like we're all set to go. So Abby's, you know what? I changed the order back. Evan, you mind going second? Is that okay since she's already ready? So can you put your hands together for Abby, please? In my song, I combine funk, jazz, and country. It makes me feel happy. It was really fun making it. So let's get Abby started here. So basically what you're hearing is each student, they created a song on their iPad, and what they're doing is they're improvising, creating music on the spot to accompany that song. So what you're hearing out of the speakers that sounds like a cohesive whole is their song, and the instrument is happening right in front of you live. So why don't we get Evan started here, and let's give her another round of applause to get her set to play. Okay? Around the world. Her favorite parts are A section. That's the first part, so check that out. It reminds me of going all around the world. So here we go. Let's hear it for Charlie. All right. You're the best. Charlie, one of the things I didn't put in the program this year is the genres of music that everybody chose, because they got really excited about combining genres, and I wouldn't have had enough room on the paper. But Charlie wanted to talk about that, so I listed every genre of music he mixed into this one song. You would think it sounds very, clashy, but you'd be surprised. These kids hear what fits, and it works really well. So we're going to get started with Charlie. Charlie, you want to let's do it.
family thing for the congregators, because Mako was one of my first young composers. Mako, when he waved to everybody, he was in the first one, the first group. And him and a couple other friends. Anybody else here? Did I miss someone that was also tonight? Mako did what they're all doing tonight before I knew everybody was going to do it. I said, does anybody want to play an instrument in this concert? Most kids, they did that time. They did a slideshow, and we just sat and listened to their song. But Mako was one of my guinea pigs, him and 4 other kids. And they did that band thing, which was so well received that it decided to do it with everybody. So it's good to see Mako, and now his younger brother, Nada, doing the same thing. Over the years, I'd love to see that happen. Younger siblings waiting until they can do it. Okay, so Ada wrote a little story for his. I'll let you read it, but I encourage the kids to think about imagery, tell a story with their music, and of course you can see that a lot of kids took that route. So let's clap again for Ada. Let's give a big clap for Arya. Arya's excited. All right. So let's see. Arya's song, Party Funk. Sometimes the genre inspires the title of the song. So clearly you're going to hear some funk music, I think, in this song, right? So let's get Arya all set here. I think we're ready to go. Stand up for one more clap. Okay, Super Garage Band kids, can you go set up your band instrument and then make your way to the hallway? While they are doing that, I just want to tell you a little bit about the process. I don't know about the exact number, but I see each one of these students at least 7 times over the course of 5 or 6 weeks. There you go. See, I have them trained. These instruments, some of them are so realistic. Anybody who's familiar with an electric guitar, you get feedback from an electric guitar. One of these instruments is that powerful that there's actually a button, a cancel button. So they have to know that instrument. Nice job on that, Randy. So, friends, if your instrument's ready, you can go to the hallway. But they've spent several weeks creating their song. That's usually the first thing we do. We talk about genres, we talk about form, how long is your song, how many measures, what key should it be, what's the tempo. You're going to hear lots of speeds tonight. And of course, after that, we start practicing instruments. We learn how to play these instruments. And I don't really give them lessons on this. They figure it out. You watch the fingers, you'll see different styles of playing tonight. Everybody seems to play a different way, which is really exciting. Okay, well, let's get right to the music. Wait for the music. I think we're ready to go with the Super Garage Band kids. Huge applause when they come in. How about that? Okay, here we go. With this, Hayden over here. So one thing, ask your son or daughter if they play a bebop instrument. It's made in 2008. The technology is a little old. It's very complicated to sift through and sort these instruments. So Raymond was doing about 5 steps of work just to find his instrument. So anybody that plays bebop, they're working really hard. Okay, I think we're about ready to start. Let's put our hands together for Hayden Perry. Playing in the snow, something we all just did last Thursday. So Hayden's going to be playing some orchestra instruments, a piccolo, and this song, you just heard an oboe in the last song. And let's go see what Hayden thinks playing in the snow sounds like. Let's clap for Hayden one more time. All right, Hayden. on up. Let's hear it for Raymond. So, look at that, another snow song. This one's called Sledding Down a Hill. You're going to instantly hear the difference in Raymond and Hayden's song because Raymond chose a much faster tempo. So the speed of the music is much faster. And it's a wintry song, and I'm sure you'll be able to imagine sledding when you listen to this song. Are you ready? Start. I hope what Siobhan wrote is something you all felt, students, that you enjoyed writing your first song, and I know it certainly brings a smile to my face, and I hope it did for all of you tonight. All these songs are just it's such a glimpse into their personality, isn't it? To who they are and like what their interests are. Because I didn't make any of these decisions, not a single one. They picked every element of music in their entire song, including their instruments. So, let's get Siobhan started here. Let's give them one more clap to get them pumped up. Here we go. All right, here we go. Things like that just make me so happy. I can't make this up. You know, this is a great idea. I love it. All right, y'all set here? Let's get started. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Yasna, come on up. Let's hear it for Yasna. I don't know if this is going to date me or not, but I thought of Lionel Richie dancing on the ceiling when I heard this song. Music feels like someone is dancing on the dance floor, and the blocks blow up and make music. Another image for you to think about while you're listening. So, let's get right to it with Yasna playing the soprano saxophone. You all set? Here we go. Could you all stand up so we can clap for you one more time? Where are the Super Garage Band kids? Big waves so we can see you. All right. Well, up next, I would like the epic fireworks to make their way walking to the hallway. And I'll be right with you. And just want to take a moment to tell you what they're playing up here. It says it on the cover of the program, but they are real legit musical instruments. I think we're going to see a lot more of these over the years. Oh, you know what? I forgot one thing. They need to set up their instruments. Hold that thought. So the three apps that you can see on the cover are Geo Shred. Folks, that's a $20 instrument. It's expensive. They sound good for a reason, okay? I was actually fortunate enough to be in touch with the wife of the guy that made that app, and they gave us 3 free ones, so that was great. But it's expensive. Thumb Jam is $8.99, and Bebot is $1.99, so that's a little cheaper. But each of these apps, once it's set up, you can go. Right? Some people are excited. They have to touch it now. So if you have any interest in getting those, let me know. I can certainly steer you in the right direction. So, okay, I think they're ready. You know what to do when the music starts. Let me get it going. Okay, so we're going to continue with Arwa. Could we please give Arwa a big round of applause? Arwa's song is called The Miracle, one of the most atmospheric, interesting instruments you're going to hear tonight. I can't even pronounce it. Pareidolia. I don't know how to say it. But it sounds really cool. I hope you like it. All right, are we ready? Here we go. Suspense in the air. Let's leave that up to the imagination. And then this is going to be funky wah. For those of you that are guitar enthusiasts, it basically sounds like a wah pedal. If they go up and down on the screen, you can make a wah sound, and it's funky. So, hope you enjoy it. Let's get started with Anirudh. Are you set? Funk is definitely a popular genre in young composers. And the Garage Band app has so many wonderful loops, but funk is very catchy music. You heard a lot of funk music tonight. There's mostly funky music in it. I love that sense and some rock and blues. Here we go with Sophia. You all set? my students, I want you to share with the audience anything you want. Some students just wanted to tell you how much they loved it. I'm thrilled with the music that day. Reminds me of high speeds and very intense stunts. Are we ready to go? Shania, are you ready to go? Yeah. All right, don't forget the ABC, right? Okay, here we go. To admit, I was watching Shania's fingers. I got distracted. I usually give them a countdown, if you've noticed, because they get so into that world of creating, like, I don't want them to panic, and like, it's over. I don't know if you noticed, but some of my students, Shania was one of them, their music was so unique that I couldn't pick one setting on their instrument. So Shania had to tap 3 different scales to get her song to continue. So each time she tapped the top of the screen, she changed it to a different set of notes. So interesting stuff. Can I have the Epic Fireworks stand up one more time? Wave Epic Fireworks. Where are you, Epic Fireworks? Okay, so I'm going to ask the Rockin' Rainbows to all come up just to get your solo instrument ready. That'll make things go a little bit faster when it's your turn later. Folks, can I please give a big round of applause for Mr. Adam Kroll? I'll take it, okay? Adam's song is called My World. Everyday feelings and emotions that are a part of his world. Can't wait to hear how it sounds in a concert. Adam, are you ready? Okay, here we go.
description. This song makes a peacock dance. You gotta love that. Another mixture of genres. There'll be some surprise twists. I hope you enjoyed Nanya's song. Let's get it started. Another genre mixer. Dubstep, hip-hop, electro house. Her B section's her favorite, right about in the middle. She loves dubstep, so huge fan of dubstep, I guess. Okay, I hope you enjoyed Mia's song. It's called Nighttime Rock. Okay, who do we have next? On the back page. As you can see, a lot of details in the composer's name. Mr. RJ is already on his way up here. Let's hear it for RJ! Rockin' radio, funk and electro house. Makes him feel peace and happiness, and his favorite song at the ending is C-section. So, let's get it started with RJ. All set, my friend? Take a bow. Nice work.
Woo! Nice job.
One thing I forgot to tell you about RJ is that he recorded his voice into his song. I don't know if you noticed at the end there was someone saying "ya, ya, ya." That was RJ's idea. I was like, sure. So we got a microphone out, and that became a loop in his song. So, and our last solo performer before we do the band is Phil Cody. Come on up, Phil. Street Walker. I was just in New York City a little while ago. Now I'm going to hear a Keel song when I go. He said, the alleys of New York City nested around. His favorite section is the end, so listen carefully for that. Are you ready, my friend? Let's do it. Here we go. Okay, could I please have the Rock and Rainbows go set their band instruments up? Do not play them yet. Don't give away the surprise. Folks, before we wrap it up tonight, I just want to tell you I'm so thankful you're here to support your children. Obviously, it didn't take a lot of convincing to come. But please spread the word about this. I'm slowly trying to really let more people come see what these children are doing. It's just such a wonderful thing. This concert will be on YouTube on our LTPS channel, so if you're interested in seeing it in about 2 weeks usually, send me an email or send me a message in the Remind app. And I'd be more than happy, if you don't already have it, easy access to it, I can share the songs that your children wrote. And then I'll probably put a message out and say, would anybody be okay if I share all the songs with everybody? As long as everybody says okay, I'll just make a playlist. And you can enjoy all these songs over and over again. So thank you for being here. I'm going to get this next song started. I think they are ready. Hold on a second. Wait for the music. Okay? Let's get it going. Okay, come on in. Let's give it a round of applause. Go ahead to your instruments. Okay, we're going to start with Mr. Adam. Go ahead, Adam. Let's hear it for Adam. can go back to your seats. Folks, thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in November. If you want to see the third graders, which will happen to be these students in the fall, if they decide to do it again. Have a great evening, and thank you again for supporting Young Composers Night.